Well, it's the final hour on this Friday. Been a great week. Fritzy's done a great job with the guest list. He's not sitting in his chair right now. He left his chair so he could escort Brooklyn Decker and Chrissy Teigen to their seats. He did not escort anybody to their seats the entire week. There he is, the king of the world. Oh, my God. And if you're watching on Audience Channel 239 DirecTV and the NBC Sports Network. Hi, bro.
Sorry, am I ruining anything?
Good to see you.
My number one thing was to not stand so no one would look at my...
Look up your breath?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're going.
You've been.
Good, yeah.
We also, yeah, everyone's.
Well, you guys wore skirts today.
We did.
Okay. All right. We're going to be creative with our camera work here.
I know.
We got a lot of pervy guys there running the camera. Oh.
We look like Pretty Woman. Do you like this?
Not Pretty Women, like Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman.
Like a hooker.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do? Oh.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this.
You look like Julia Roberts? Is that what
Yes.
you're saying?
That's right, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, let me give you the full introduction here. Who goes first here?
Chrissy.
Brooklyn.
Chrissy.
All right, Chrissy Teigen, working with Sports Illustrated 50th anniversary issue launching February 18th. Also working with MTV Snackdown. She's just got married to the Grammy Award-winning John Legend. Brooklyn Decker. We raised these girls on this show. When we knew them, nobody knew them. Now look at them.
True.
Brooklyn, I think you were 18 when I first met you.
I was.
Oh my God.
Fresh out of high school.
CBS show.
That's true.
Brooklyn has a show on CBS. Now, is this the series after How I Met Your Mother?
Yes.
It's going to be on after that?
Yes, we premiere after the series finale of How I Met Your Mother. It's very exciting.
Friends
can't
with
wait.
Better Lives.
Yes.
Okay. Who's putting this together? Kevin Connolly doing
Kevin
this
Connolly,
from Entourage?
James Vanderbeek, a guy named Rick Donald, who's new to the States, Mohandra Delfino, and Zoe Lister-Jones.
Okay.
6 of us.
Did you who brought husbands today?
I didn't know. Mine's asleep.
Mine's hungover.
Yeah. Hard workers. We
Okay, so Andy Roddick is hungover, and John is sleeping. John Legend is
I
sleeping.
think he went to the gym earlier, and
like
now
you.
he's practicing for this DirecTV game tomorrow.
How weird is it to have a famous husband? Brooklyn, I'll start with you.
It is kind of weird sometimes, I suppose.
Because you're famous.
No, I
Well,
mean,
people know you.
Well, when we met, it was pretty strange when we met.
Why?
Well, just because, I was, I think, 19 or 20 at the time, and all of a sudden, like, people are looking at you and you're thinking, like, food's dripping down your face, and that's not the reason why, And it's just something kind of weird to get used to. I mean, would you?
I mean, I think the weirdest part is that everyone thinks they're so perfect and so amazing, and we get to be the ones that bring them down to earth.
Oh, really?
And I enjoy that about Brooklyn and I, because we really give them a hard time.
Okay, what's John
terrible
do
people.
that really bothers you?
Oh, let's see. What does he do that really bothers me?
Because when I talked to you privately, you had this whole list. It was like a shopping list. So
John just won't. No, he's really as fabulous as he seems, but he has his annoyances, he has his quirks, and sometimes he just doesn't have enough emotion for me. He's very monotone, and I need someone a little passionate.
Monotone and spirit.
He's like he's a monotone spirit.
dude, you have more personality and passion than anybody. John can't get in passion because of you.
Can you imagine marrying your
He's
equal?
learning. I would.
Like, personality-wise, you'd kill him.
I would hate myself. Are you kidding? He puts up with a lot.
What's Andy's idiosyncrasies? What bothers you about Andy Roddick?
There are several things, but they're like little things. Andy, the thing is he kind of grew up on the road. He was traveling from age, I think, 10 on. So, for example, this was a really nice, sweet gesture. He was trying to do the dishes in the dishwasher, and he used dish soap. Do you guys know what happens when you use dish soap?
It's not
the
pretty.
entire kitchen floods with suds. And I walk in, I'm like, have you never run a dishwasher in your life? And this was a few years ago. He was like 25 at the time, and he hadn't. So little things like that drive me a little crazy, but it still comes from a really sweet place, so I can't really fault him.
I did try to throw myself in front of you to protect you when I first saw you going out with Andy Roddick.
What?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Why?
Well, because I had it. My daughters are now what 18 and 22 and 15. So I sort of saw, and I tell them don't date athletes or musicians. So yeah, here we go. Yeah. This is a PSA. This is for for the kids out there. But it's not that I didn't like Andy. It was I saw you as being very young.
You saw me as your daughter?
Yes.
That's very sweet, Dan.
Yeah.
So you were never like,
very
Brooklyn,
sweet.
you're pretty sexy? You never thought of Brooklyn as sexy?
He was like
Dan?
young child. You are my young child.
I'm a mentor. I'm a father figure.
Oh, okay.
Remember when
What
Madonna?
about you, Fritzy? Did you ever find Brooklyn sexy?
I think we all know the answer to that.
He wants me to call him
Dan,
daddy.
I have a limited number of words that Dan's going to allow
His
me to say.
wife is in the background there, Chrissy.
And my kids and my in-laws.
Okay, but full transparency here. The longer you're around Brooklyn, the less you look at her looks. But I
100%.
mean that. I mean I just
John
see
assures
her.
me of that as well.
No, I just see her.
He's like, Irina and Brooklyn are just normal people to me. They're
wait.
just cool.
Irina Shayk?
Yes.
Oh no.
I mean,
He's like,
Irina
"Did you
is
see
so
Chrissy's boobs?
sexy."
She looks amazing.
I wanted
like,
to.
I'm never gonna look like a sister. I'm just gonna throw that.
Yeah,
out
I
there.
love when they say that. Oh yeah. Now I did want to throw myself
Irina's
in
a
front
cool
of Irina
girl.
Shayk.
Yeah,
for
John,
different
Irina's
reasons.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys don't. There's got to be catfighting that goes on.
No, not with
Not
us.
with you two,
Oh.
but with other models.
No.
Not really. We don't see each other
Oh
enough.
my God, come on! If I gave you a couple of drinks,
I've had a couple already, and I'm still okay.
did you drink one of my beers in the back?
I did
the
not
auto?
know.
You
I went
didn't.
a little harder this morning.
Did you? But I have to believe in all walks of life. In mine,
Wait, who do you catfight with?
Yeah.
all of them.
What do you? Give us a specific
Yeah.
example
I'll give you one if you give me a specific fight.
with a
Oh
specific
shit!
person.
No, I don't want.
Colin Cowherd on the mothership. I had words. We went
Okay.
back and forth. But I'm territorial in what I do and how I do it. And some other hosts may borrow something from us, don't give us credit. I have a problem with that.
Okay, but
Borrow.
see, but the.
I
Were
love
you
that.
dropping? Oh, I thought you were like
no.
dropping a name.
No.
No, I feel like with you guys it's different because we're not territorial over
Yeah.
our work, and I think you guys are. Do you know what I mean? We don't really control our content.
Yeah, but this is
so
my.
it's a
If
different.
they want the ambiguous Asian chick, they're gonna come to Chrissy. If they want the hot blonde, they're gonna come to Brooklyn. We're not like that competitive.
But do they always go? Whenever you see, Chrissy, whenever you see one of these commercials, they always have to have the blonde, African American, and then
With the afro too. It
and
has
then
to be-
you. Then
yeah.
they bring in.
Yes,
the
there's
Asian.
one of everything.
Yes.
So I'm not random.
But you're okay with that.
What's it called? What do they call it in castings? Racially ambiguous. I'm the racially ambiguous one.
It does say that sometimes.
It does.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think you cringed when I asked you about kids.
Me?
Yeah, last time.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I hope not. I think kids are awesome.
Are you going to have them soon?
I will have children. I don't know when.
Do you want to break some news now?
No, my gosh.
Wait, tell
We were
them,
just
Brooklyn.
talking about drinking this
Brooklyn,
morning.
just tell them, baby. Just tell them.
How can I just say? So Christy and I went out recently.
Oh, God, this was
We went out
horrible.
recently and ate a lot of pizza and had a lot to drink.
We
and
were tanked.
someone was kind of hunched over in a picture, and there happened to be a paparazzo guy there, and she had like a
The most obvious pooch
She had a
ever.
pooch. She
Like
had a
I
pooch.
would have been like, this chick is pregnant, and it came out, and I just wish people knew how many tequilas we had.
Well, the next
that
day
night.
she was like, and you said, she texted me, she said, I guess I was too drunk to tell you that I was pregnant.
Yeah.
You know, because it was such a great picture.
But it comes out, and I'll be the first to tell everyone. You know, I'll text you.
I know you will. The stuff that you like, my daughters said they just can't keep following you. There's just too much. There's too much.
I would prefer if they didn't. I'm scared when I learn that people follow me. It's scary.
I mean, my daughter's 18, but she
Yeah.
said,
Wait, are you saying that I'm not a role model?
"No, you're not a role model. No."
I
Wait,
disagree.
you had rolls when you had beer and you had your beer and your pizza there. Yeah.
I did.
that-
Roles as a model.
All right, we'll come back.
Oh.
Chrissy Teigen and Brooklyn Decker. I gotta ask him. Swimsuit issue. Have we graduated from the Sports
Are you
Illustrated?
doing your predictions this year?
On who should be on the cover?
Yes.
I will.
Okay.
Who are you
Okay.
predicting? It's the 50th anniversary.
know.
It's a big.
I know
I
it
need
is.
to hear this.
I did go to bat for you to be on the cover.
This year?
No.
Oh.
When you got on the
I was like,
cover?
what?
No.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Because I thought personality was big too, and I even said the stuff with Chrissy. I didn't think they were going to put you on the
You
cover.
said you have a great personality, Chrissy.
I know. Is that bad though? to
Breaking
say?
up with her, basically.
No, but is that? I know it was.
You have a really nice personality, but I
Thank
see you
you.
like a daughter.
Okay,
Like,
would you?
just-
Okay, would you
yeah.
rather be hot with no personality?
A little of both would be nice. But you're right. I would
Like
prefer
you
to have personality.
yeah,
yes.
you have personality. Because I know I could mention some models right now.
Don't you do it. I don't have a good poker face. Don't do that
I
to
know.
me.
Okay, I have a face for radio.
I
It's
could
gonna be
say
fine.
I could say
Well, nowadays,
I could use code words and stuff.
Faces and radio.
And all of a sudden you'd go, "Oh, that's right. She's beautiful, but she doesn't have personality."
So you were saying the personality that Chrissy has doesn't allow her to get on the cover?
It is that.
No,
I don't
I
understand.
didn't think they were going to do it.
Got it.
Because of her of your ethnic background or how you look. No, I don't think they were going to do that. I said that. I told your husband. I said.
They told Tyra that, Mister.
Look, I can only go to bat for you.
I know.
I thought it was too
Here's my
middle
problem.
America,
Here's
and
what
I thought
think.
you should have been on the cover.
I think you won't be able to have me back on the show if I get the cover. I think you're scared that I'm going to get too big time, and I won't be back. I'll be back, Dan. Don't worry.
You swear?
I swear to you.
I
Brooklyn's back. Look at Brooklyn.
She left me for a little while.
No, she didn't.
Once Andy Roddick moved in,
That's
Andy's
not
like,
true. No.
yes,
No.
yes.
It's not when Andy
You
came
moved
to
out
town.
of New York.
It's when I moved out of New York. That's what it was. Because I used to come every week, and then I moved out of New York, and I wasn't here. And Fritzy'd be like, "Hey, can you fly
And
in?"
then
I'm like,
you moved
"Fritzy, I
to
can't
New
fly
York?
6 hours for 10 minutes.
Can we talk about the fact Dan is in Soho now? Like, come on. I would have never taken you as a Soho guy.
I know.
I'm West Village is
You're
where I
so
What happened
live.
to like getting closer to home and like getting back to basics?
I am.
and-
I do. I spend
You
too
got
much
big
time with my
time.
kids. But I'm not that big that I wouldn't have you guys on. Although Fritzy said he wanted Bar Raffaele and Giselle this week, right?
we go.
And I said no.
Really? Is this what you're gonna do now?
No,
That's what
let's
you're gonna
have
do?
our friends on.
I was just about to stick up for. I was just going to stick up for Brooklyn because we had communication many times, and she was
Yes.
willing to come on the phone from
Fritzy, I'm
LA
kidding.
or
did.
North Carolina, and I
Fritzy.
said that would be kind of a waste based on obviously
never
your
wanted me on the
appearance.
phone.
Fritzy.
It's got to be a
wanted
TV
Giselle.
thing.
He never wanted me on the phone.
It's got to be on. You got to be in
Fritzy.
Did
TV.
you really say you wanted someone else this
Yeah.
week, Fritzy? Is that a true story?
Yeah.
Because he didn't think he could get you in studio.
Oh.
But you thought you could get Giselle?
You're gonna
Well-
be. He's trying to get me in trouble.
We knew they weren't going to be
really
playing in the
sweet.
Super Bowl, so that's why we tried to
You are
book her.
gonna
That's
clear
really
this up
sweet,
with them.
Fritzy.
Now they're
All right.
mad at me.
Good luck getting Giselle.
Okay. All right.